Have you ever wondered if that deep connection you feel with someone is truly your twin flame? Do you find yourself questioning why they sometimes seem distant, even though your bond feels almost otherworldly? You're not alone in this quest for understanding, and the journey to finding your true twin flame is one of the most profound spiritual experiences you can have. But how do you know for sure if this person is your twin flame? What if there was a test, one that has been tried, tested, and proven, that could help you uncover the truth? In a world full of fleeting relationships and superficial connections, the concept of a twin flame stands out. It's the idea that your soul can be incarnated in another body, creating a connection so deep that it defies explanation. But as you embark on this journey, it's easy to get lost in the mental and emotional turmoil that often accompanies such intense relationships. You might find yourself asking, if this person is truly my twin flame, why are they running away? Why do they ignore me when all I want is to be close to them? These questions can be painful, but the answers lie deeper than you might think. But before diving into the test itself, it's essential to understand what is the true nature of twin flames. The true nature of your twin flame is rooted in the profound understanding that they are not just another person you're destined to be with. They are, in fact, a manifestation of your own soul in another body. This concept challenges the traditional notions of love and connection, pushing you to explore the depths of spiritual awareness. According to ancient Zen spiritualism, all things are interconnected, and the soul is a timeless, infinite essence that transcends the physical confines of a single body or lifetime. In this sense, your twin flame is not separate from you. They are you, experiencing life from a different perspective. This understanding is crucial for navigating the complexities of a twin flame relationship. Often, people approach these relationships with a mindset of duality, seeing their twin flame as an external entity that they must attract, convince, or win over. This approach, rooted in the mind's dualistic nature, creates a sense of separation, of me and them. The mind thrives on this separation, categorizing and labeling experiences, but this very process is what causes the distance and disconnection you feel. When you view your twin flame as separate, you unconsciously push them away because you're reinforcing the idea that there is a you and a them. However, when you shift your perspective and begin to see your twin flame as an extension of your own soul, you transcend this duality. By moving beyond the mind's need for separation and entering a state of oneness, you align with your true self, and in doing so, naturally draw your twin flame closer. The twin flame journey is one of the most profound spiritual experiences, but it's also one of the most misunderstood. Many people seek a concrete, tangible way to determine if someone is truly their twin flame, often turning to compatibility tests, astrology, or past life regressions. However, the proven twin flame test stands apart from these methods because it goes beyond the superficial aspects of personality and physical connection. It delves into the spiritual essence of who you are, offering a path that aligns with your true self, your soul. What makes this test unique is its focus on transcending the ego and the mind, which are the root causes of the separation you feel from your twin flame. The mind operates within the realm of duality. It sees the world in terms of opposites, good and bad, self and other, me and them. This duality is what creates the illusion of separation, not only between you and your twin flame but also between you and the deeper, more authentic part of yourself. To truly connect with your twin flame, you must first connect with your soul, which is the essence of who you are beyond the mind. Your twin flame is not just another person, they are an extension of your own soul, manifesting in another body. The test, therefore, is not about analyzing how well you get along or how similar you are. It's about recognizing and aligning with your own soul. The first and most crucial step in the proven twin flame test is to shift your focus from the external to the internal. This means letting go of the need to analyze or control the relationship based on external factors. Often, when people face challenges in their twin flame relationship, they focus on trying to fix the other person or the relationship itself. They ask questions like, "Why is my twin flame behaving this way?" or "What can I do to make them come back?" These questions, while understandable, keep you trapped in the realm of the mind and ego. They reinforce the idea that there is a you and a them, and that your happiness or fulfillment depends on changing something outside of yourself. However, this mindset is precisely what drives your twin flame away. The more you focus on them as a separate entity, the more you reinforce the separation that keeps you apart. Instead of focusing on the external, turn your attention inward. Begin by observing your thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. This means noticing when you have a thought or emotion related to your twin flame but not identifying with it. For example, if you think, "Why hasn't my twin flame called me?" Instead of dwelling on that thought and the emotions it triggers, step back and observe it. Ask yourself, who is noticing this thought? What is the awareness behind this emotion? This awareness is your soul, the true self that exists beyond the mind. By practicing this form of self-observation, you begin to detach from the ego and the duality it creates. You start to see your thoughts and emotions as passing experiences rather than as the core of who you are. This detachment is the first step toward transcending the mind and aligning with your soul. The next part of the test involves transcending the duality that causes separation and moving into a state of oneness. Duality is the mind's way of dividing the world into categories, into opposites that seem to be in conflict with one another. In the context of a twin flame relationship, duality manifests as the idea that there is a you and a them, and that these two entities are separate and distinct. However, the essence of the twin flame connection is oneness. At the highest level, there is no separation between you and your twin flame because you are both manifestations of the same soul. The proven twin flame test challenges you to go beyond the mind's duality and embrace this oneness. This doesn't mean losing your sense of self or merging with your twin flame in a way that erases your individuality. Instead, it means recognizing that at the level of the soul, you are already connected, you are already one. To embrace this oneness, you must cultivate a sense of pure being, where you experience yourself not as a collection of thoughts, emotions, and stories, but as a conscious, aware presence. This state of being is beyond the mind's duality, it is the experience of the soul itself. When you move into this state of oneness, the barriers that once seemed to keep you and your twin flame apart begin to dissolve. This shift doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistent practice and a willingness to let go of old patterns of thought and behavior. But as you continue to align with your soul, you'll notice changes not only in yourself but also in your twin flame relationship. The more you connect with your true self, the more your twin flame will naturally be drawn to you, not because you've fixed the relationship, but because you've transcended the duality that was keeping you apart. When you successfully apply this test, the outcome is a deeper, more authentic connection with your twin flame. This connection is not based on external circumstances or conditions but on the fundamental truth of who you are. By aligning with your soul and moving beyond the mind's duality, you create the space for your twin flame to come closer, both spiritually and physically. In this state of alignment, you no longer feel the need to chase after your twin flame or to control the relationship. Instead, you experience a sense of peace and fulfillment within yourself, knowing that you are already whole. This wholeness is the true test of a twin flame connection, and it's the only test that truly works because it's based on the timeless, infinite nature of the soul. Remember, this test is not about proving anything to yourself or others through external means. It's about turning inward, transcending the mind's duality, and aligning with your true self. When you do this, you naturally draw your twin flame closer, not through force or manipulation, but through the power of your own spiritual alignment. This is the path to true twin flame union, and it's a journey that begins and ends within you. As you progress on this journey, you'll begin to notice a shift in your twin flame relationship. When you align with your soul and move beyond the mind, your twin flame will naturally be drawn back to you. This isn't because you've fixed something or healed your past, but because you've recognized that there is no separation between you and them. You are one, and in that oneness, the barriers that once kept you apart begin to dissolve. It's important to remember that this journey is not about forcing outcomes or trying to control the process. It's about letting go, releasing the need to understand, to analyze, or to fix. It's about trusting in the process and allowing your soul to guide you. The more you can let go of the duality of the mind, the closer you'll come to experiencing the true connection with your twin flame. The twin flame journey is one of the most profound spiritual experiences you can have, but it requires a deep understanding of the soul's true nature. By transcending the mind and its dualities, you can align with your soul and recognize that your twin flame is not separate from you, but an integral part of your own being. As you do, you'll find that the questions that once plagued you, why are they distant? Why do they run, will fade away, replaced by a deep sense of peace and oneness. This is the true twin flame test, and it's the only one that can guide you to the love and connection you've been searching for. Embrace this journey, and remember that the answers you seek are already within you.